Scorpio, and this is Celtic Gaia Tarot, and welcome to your September the 4th to 11th tarot reading. You've got quite a week ahead. You've got 5 major arcana, 4 of them all occurring in the last half of the week. I wouldn't worry though, because the foundation of the cards is the King of Pentacles, which is so incredibly stabilizing force, Scorpio. So, and a very slow moving king, very slow. As you can tell, all the trees have been growing around him for years. He's very slow moving, incredibly stabilizing now. And the crowning card is a 10 of discs, which is another incredibly stabilizing force. So these two together make for a beautifully solid foundation, Scorpio. So for whatever you've got on, it seems the foundations are in the right place, and there's a sense of solidity regardless. Your additional guidance card is Observer, and how I understand this card to be is our observer mind is when we learn to detach from our emotional responses, and we learn to observe what we're feeling and what we're experiencing, and mindfulness basically. We become mindful of ourselves rather than reacting to our environment. So very, very interesting here, and yeah, much more slower energy, less reactive, which means less karma attached to things. But you start the week in a very confusing 2 cards, Scorpio, and I'm really struggling to understand the meaning of this combination of the Page of Pentacles and the Devil. Now, I mean, both cards separately make perfect sense. Page of Pentacles is a messenger, so it could be about receiving a message regarding anything to do with the Pentacles, job, career, money, housing, anything, but paired with the Devil. The Devil is about, you know, in the most extreme form, he's all our addictions, from overspending to codependency, drug addiction, food addiction, you know, it could be love addiction, sex addiction, it could be absolutely anything. And I'm trying to understand how these cards work together. I know only the Scorpio watching will understand how these cards pair together. You know, for some there could be news of people going into recovery. There could be new news about breaking through the chains of whatever's keeping you enslaved, Scorpio. I asked for an additional guidance card and I got the 2 of Wands. And this character's looking at the globe, trying to work out where he belongs. So there could be a sense of new opportunities coming your way on a very, very practical note, which is breaking this feeling of you being enslaved, Scorpio, and stuck and bogged down and blocked. All those feelings the Devil can represent. So there could be new news on the way that's going to help you get out of a stuck situation. That's about how I understand how these 3 cards could possibly work together, as you've been inquiring into what you want from your life, how to go forward, and this news received might help unblock this feeling of the Devil. And the reason that's how I feel this might be the case is how we move forward, and we move forward into rapid movement. 8 of Wands is very rapid, fast moving movement. Wand energy is that, you know, fiery, creative, dynamic, it's goal setting. It's that waking up, just saying to myself, I'm doing it and nothing's stopping me. And it's with the 10 of Cups. So whatever this 8 of Wands represents to you, it's news received regarding life transitions, it's creating such emotional happiness within you. It's a 10, and you've got 2 10s in your reading. 10s are the endings, the complete endings of cycles and the beginning of new ones. So it's completion here. So whatever news you're receiving, whatever goals that you're setting for yourself, whatever actions you're taking, they're leading to a sense of emotional contentment for you, Scorpio, which is grounded, which is practical, which is about you becoming rooted in a new beginning, which is secure and long-lasting for you, which is going to allow you to put roots down. And I'm thinking about this Observer card with these cards as well. If what's happening to some of you Scorpios is you're learning to be the observer in your own patterns that are keeping you locked and keeping you enslaved and keeping you chained. So that is the beauty of mindfulness. It brings that awareness to ourselves, and when we bring awareness to these patterns, new life is a result, basically. So that's a way of understanding this. But we move on to the rest of the week, and you've got 4 major arcana. Oh, just like, oh my gosh, and this isn't far off some Scorpios reaching enlightenment here. The some of you is receiving such divine knowledge through the Hanged Man, through the world, because this world is another ending of a cycle, especially after these, and bringing awareness to what keeps you enslaved, Scorpio. You move on, and you've got the world, this whole new, the world is completion again. You've gone through all these lessons, Scorpio, you've mastered them, and the world is now your oyster. And the Hanged Man and the Tower together I have seen before, and it generally means the most radical healing process and transformation process, which means you're never the same again. And not only you're never the same again, Scorpio, you learn through the Hermit to guide other people and the journey you've just taken. I mean, this is the sort of highest meaning of these cards. But the 4 arcana all together, particularly this combination, I have no idea what else they could mean, basically. In the more sort of, I don't mean lower level, but in the more mundane world, it could be, the Hangman in the world means completion, but not quite yet. It's not quite happening yet. You've still got to wait a little bit more. And then pretty quickly the Tower comes in, which means you can make whatever changes, Scorpio, you wanted to make, which gives you this incredible inner sense of peace. And the Hermit means enlightenment as well. And not only that, but it means we use the light so others can be led, so others can we help other people, Scorpio, basically, to do what we just did. And for some Scorpios out there, you're breaking the chains. You're breaking these chains which has held you down, which has kept you in the grips of the devil. And this whole new cycle's beginning. Completion, surrender, liberation, peace, and then showing others the way. Because anyone who shows people the way have all had to go through this same process, Scorpio. There's too many Scorpios there to generalise. That's the sort of thing you'd need to have a private reading with. There's loads of great readers on here. Check out other people's comments. But liberation, absolute radical liberation, Scorpio. Keep those feet in the ground, very solid. Don't forget the King of Pentacles is at the root of the whole situation. You're safe, you're grounded, and you're so protected. And please contact me. My details are in the About section, Scorpio, if you'd like a private reading, and I'll see you next week. Bye.